Meron tayong video dito sa ating YouTube channel na sinagot ko yung tanong na kung makukulong ka ba kapag hindi ka nagbabayad ng credit card debt mo. The short answer there is no if ang utang mo talaga is pure credit card debt lang at wala kang binigay na promissory note at walang other complications yung case mo. Doon sa video na yon, marami ding nagtatanong sa akin na kung meron ka bang utang, malaking utang, or meron kang hindi binabayaran na credit card debt, ay makakaalis ka ba ng bansa? Can you leave the country if you have unpaid credit card debts? The answer is, if you're planning to work abroad, travel for vacation, or migrate with your family, you might be wondering, will my unpaid credit card debt stop me from leaving the country? It's a real concern for many Filipinos, especially those with outstanding balances and aggressive collectors breathing down their necks. And today, let's talk about what really happens, what you should be worried about, and what's just myth. Makukulong ba ako kapag hindi ako nagbayad ng credit card debt? The short answer is no, but there are complications. The next question that I usually get is, makakaalis ba ako ng bansa? Especially if they're planning to work abroad. Yung mga OFWs talaga yung may number one concern dito. Additionally, kahit na magbabakasyon or even yung magmamigrate, this is also a big concern for them. The short answer is yes, makakaalis ka. You can still travel even if you have debt. You can leave the country even if you haven't fully paid your credit card debt. Bakit? Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, ang credit card debt ay considered na civil case, hindi siya criminal case. This means you won't get arrested at the airport just because you owe money to a bank. So dahil may utang ka sa bangko, that's just a civil case. Hindi ka makukulong and hindi ka pipigilan sa immigration na umalis. Because immigration officers don't check your financial obligations with credit card companies. Hindi yun lumalabas dun sa screen na tinitingnan nila. Their main concern is whether you have valid travel documents and if there are any legal orders against you. So, may complications pa rin, especially if it involves some legal cases and kung meron kang criminal case that is filed against you. But a simple credit card debt na hindi mo binayaran, hindi lumalabas yon as notice dun sa screen ng mga immigration officer. So yes, makakaalis ka. Pero ano ba itong mga complications na sinasabi ko? While unpaid debt alone won't stop you at the airport, things can get tricky if a legal case is filed against you and a hold departure order is issued by a court. This is very rare but it can happen, especially for larger debts or cases involving fraud. Kung wari meron kang utang sa credit card na umabot na ng, sabihin na natin, ng mga 2 million pesos, I don't know how you were able to accumulate that much debt, but pag 2 million pesos, more or less, there's something more complicated involved there other than just swiping it and buying things, di ba? So, the bank could investigate more. They could see if, ano ba to? Did this person do something illegal? Baka estafa case na to. And that could cause a series of events. Magkaroon ng domino effect na in the end, ang naging decision ng bank is to get the help of a court to have a whole departure order for you. Another example is if you use fake documents, nagkaroon ka ng falsification sa identity mo, meron kang intention to commit fraud, may mga na-scam ka intentionally or unintentionally at nag-file sila ng case against you sa BIR or NBI, and that's actually another story. This could lead to a criminal case, and in that case, you may be barred from leaving the country. But for most regular unpaid credit card debts, this doesn't apply. Another criminal case that is recognized in the country is yung pag nag-i-issue ka ng mga tumatabog na cheque, di ba? So that's BP22. So kunwari mayroon kang utang sa credit card, tapos umabot na siya sa collecting agencies, and then these collecting agencies eventually ay na-convince ka nila na mag-issue ka nila ng post-dated checks or magbigay ka ng promissory note, then that's already a contract na kapag hindi mo nabayaran, they can already file an estafa case for you or fraud kasi criminal case na siya, and then that's when you can possibly have a full departure order issued by the court because the collecting agency could file that. So it can get complicated. Always be careful with whatever documents that you sign or give, especially promissory notes at mga cheque, mga post-dated checks. But if it's just simple, regular unpaid credit card debts, regardless of how much, but not too much, you would be able to leave the country, especially if your concern is kung makakapagtrabaho ka ba, makakapag-OFW ka ba. Okay? Saan ba nanggagaling itong scare na to? Bakit ba natatakot yung mga tao? Bakit ang dami nagtatanong sa akin? Ang pinakamalaking reason talaga dito is yung mga collection agencies. Kasi ginagamit nila ito because of not a lot of people don't know the truth. They are ignorant about the laws of the Philippines, and it is being used as a scare tactic. Ang mga usually na sinasabi dyan na i-report kita sa immigration, lalo na kung alam nila na nagbabalak na mag-abroad, no? For some reason na reverse social engineer kanila at nalaman nila na nagbabalak ka na mag-OFW or umalis ng bansa. They can use it against you para takutin ka na i-report ka sa immigration, hindi ka makakaalis, mabablacklist ka. So these statements are often exaggerated or even completely false. Their goal is to pressure you into paying right away, even if you don't have the means to do so yet. That's why it's important to know your rights and not be easily threatened by collectors who may be bending the truth. Especially yung mga nare-receive natin ng mga sulat na galing daw sa mga law firms, etc. Most, if not all of them, are fake. Ang matakot ka kapag galing sa munisipyo, sa Department of Justice. Pero pag mga letters lang from a law firm, you can more or less safely ignore them. Okay? So in summary, unpaid credit card debt won't automatically stop you from traveling. You're free to leave the country as long as there's no court-issued whole departure order against you. Still, it's always a good idea to settle your obligations when you can and avoid financial stress in the future. Knowledge is power, and knowing the real deal can help you move forward without fear. Alamin kung ano yung inyong mga karapatan, alamin kung ano yung inyong mga options even, and I would also encourage you to work with the bank, and before you leave, tanungin nyo sila kung ano ba yung status ng inyong debt, and if you can even ask for a payment term, sabihin nyo sa bangko na, Sir, magtatrabaho na po ako abroad so that mas malaki yung kikitain ko, and once I get settled there, I am planning to pay off all of my credit card debts. So can you give me some amnesty and develop or create a payment term plan, a repayment plan for my debt? In some cases, the banks would agree. They'll give you a payment term, fixed monthly payment for X years para mabayaran mo yung utang mo. At because of that, you were able to cooperate with them, and you can leave the country, maging OFW, makapagtrabaho at makasweldo ng maayos para mabayaran yung utang nyo dito sa bansa. Okay? So, I hope I was able to give some light, especially doon sa mga nagtatanong sa akin na pwede ba talagang makaalis sa bansa kung meron kang utang? Okay?